We're looking at the critters from February, so I figured I'd start you off with a snowstorm. We didn't get that much snow this past winter, but we got enough to make it feel like winter occasionally. All little birds, when they feed, especially the seed eaters, are relentless. Here's a couple of clips of a song sparrow. First, we've got a picture of a junco trying to find some food in the snow. Then you'll get it later in the month when there's no snow on the ground, and you can see how just constant they are when they're out hunting for food. That big bill on a junco is a good sign that it mostly eats little seeds. Little forest birds are very hard to get pictures of. Titmice tend to stay very high up in the trees, so I rarely get a picture of them at all. This is probably the best pictures of a titmouse that I have ever gotten. Here come the geese in for a landing on Ridgeside Lake. Early in February, this is what it looked like when the turkeys were out feeding. Later in the month, you had one of the most impressive displays I have ever seen turkeys do. There were 5 adult males, and they were exceedingly impressive on parade. It's rare to get pictures of Merlin with really good light. They seem to like to come out on the cloudy days. The red-tailed hawks are continuing to build their nests throughout February. What you got here is one of the hawks putting sticks into the nest and kind of weaving them in. Eventually it will leave the nest. I will get a picture of it grabbing another branch and then flying back to the nest, at which time it will then put that stick into the nest, continuing the weaving. Like the other winter ducks, it's hard to get pictures of gadwalls on a sunny day. Here's a little flotilla of gadwalls. Buffleheads, of course, are only around in the winter, and so, getting them with their good light for watching them is rare. But here, they're not hunting, they're just kind of resting on the surface, and so you've got males, you've got females, you've got an occasional preening display. I rarely show pictures of mallards, but this is pretty cool. They're making trails through the slush on Ridgeside Lake. End of February, we give you some muskrat. And notice that they feed the same way the little birds do, relentlessly. When they are feeding, and that's all there is to it. Early in the season, muskrats tend to dig up from the bottom of the pond old leaves. I guess they retain their nutrition being held under the pond all winter.